Hello, good day, everyone. It's a beautiful Sunday, and thank you to join the online study group. Earlier, you watched the video. This video is a review of our online study group last week, and we thanks to Brother Luo to make this beautiful song, and our team member make this wonderful video, so you can understand what we have done for the online study group program. So those are the team members who make the video. Thank you so much. And pass on Dharma lineage and recruit the talent. This song was composed by Brother Luo Henyuan in Taipei. And it was an expectation from Dharma Master Zhen Yan. Hopefully we can pass on the Dharma lineage and recruit more talent and recruit more volunteer to join Tzu Chi, this big family. So our common goal is pass on Dharma lineage and recruit the talents. We seize every moment to study diligently, and we believe that we have the potential, and we study diligently, and we uphold one single aspiration to preach the infinite meaning of Dharma teaching. And as long as you move ahead, move forward, even it's a small step, you will see the progress. You will meet a better self. So with perseverance, you will meet a better self. So no matter where you are on the Facebook or you are still with the YouTube, you can forward the link to more people to learn and to receive the positive energies from online study group. And love reading, a successful person, they all have something in common, which is they all like reading, and reading can through a different platform. And like you can get on online study group, and you can receive lots of knowledge. And on the top of that, you can also receive positive energy. So this book, Reading on the Cloud, that was our exclusive book online study group. And then we also have AI with the advanced technology nowadays. If we give the AI our written feedback, he will make a beautiful song like this one we are going to play with it. So this beautiful song, the lyric was written by Brother Zhou Xinhong. He is our photographer. He gave us some feedback, and then AI make this song. So it was saying it's been 9 years, and he woke up early to learn Dharma Master Zhen Yan teaching, and then he put Dharma Master Zhen teaching on the picture that he took and shared with everybody. So everybody was very happy. And then Kaohsiung Xinxing is truly his favorite place. No matter what state of the mind he was in, he always feel joyful whenever he enter or leave Xinxing. So it's not just the picture, he also has the story behind these pictures. And he learned from Dharma Master Zhen Yan's wisdom word, that is a tranquil mind require inner stillness. So only if you have a tranquil mind, and then your heart can be purified to reduce ignorance, and then you will have a better affinity to meet many people. it's really amazing that the AI can compose this kind of beautiful song. And then Brother Zhou also mentioned that he appreciates teacher Meiyun's dedication, give him the chance to learn with all the participants all over the world. Whether the speakers share in person or share online, they all give us a positive energy and allowing for deeper insights and ideas in photography. In photography. One of the pictures that he took showing one person stop to watch a pilgrimage ceremony and put his palms together in prayer. This gave him a very good inspiration. So it's not just taking the picture, it also is a practice of a cultivation. So let's give Brother Zhou Xinhong a big hand, give him a round of a big applause. So we are more than welcome if you can give us a very a feedback. We will give to AI and he will make us a beautiful song. Like this is another one. This was all this lyric is all come from our feedback from our speakers last week. So there was the previous weeks, and the speakers would sit on the wheelchair, and although he is a disabled person, but his sharing is very inspiring, especially his mom. His mom is a city volunteer. She is very brave, and she take care of his child. And then both of them show us how strong they were. Even their life is not so smooth, but they always take Dharma Master Zhen Yan in their heart. Dharma Master Zhen Yan teaching help them to overcome all the difficulties in their life. So we can see their smile on their faces, and their life is it always look at the bright side. So very brave, and their courage was inspiring to everyone. And love give him strength. It's a very touching sharing that everybody has a tearing eyes. So every one of participants in online study group give him a very touching moment. We give them comfort words, and then we show our love, we show our caring. Although he been suffering all the his life, although went through all the suffering, but he is still strong enough to overcome. So Brother Yifan is very brave, and he used his life story to tell us that when we have the difficulties in our life, as long as we have love in our heart and look at the bright side, then eventually we can overcome all the difficulties. And hopefully our light can light up the other person's darkness. So this is online study group, and welcome to join us. So this is the two songs that I would like to share with you today. And then next week, if you look at the picture, look at the slide, the next week we will have a team members like going to promote the vegetarian diet with all the communities. We also will have Xiao Yijing, who is not only the producer, the director, and also nowadays he brother Yijing was devote himself in the Dao TV station for very good program. And then Dharma Master Zheng nowadays was giving her blessing, and we are holding the year-end ceremony to different teaching. So we invite everyone to look to watch the ITV every day, and because you will learn a lot from the ITV program. So if we love Dharma Master Zheng, we have to speak more teach good stories and share with people. And like Xinxing everything told us that if our mind is pure, if we can purify our mind, and definitely we can solve all the problems. And every week we have to remind ourselves that the Dharma Master Zheng's ideal talents are those humble but not arrogant. We self-esteem ourselves, and we cultivate with good virtues, and we open-minded, and we can control over our temper. We focus, we work hard, and we work hard on everything, and we work harmoniously with people. And so with those characters, Master Zheng will feel at ease because we will become Dharma Master Zheng ideal talents. So you may put your hands in front of your chest and then say, Dharma Master Zheng, we are your ideal talents. And then Dharma Master Zheng will give her a thumbs up. And of course, you are the first one to receive the blessing. And you may give the one sitting next to you also told them that you are Dharma Master Zheng's ideal talent. So we are Dharma messengers. So we preach Dharma Master Zheng's teaching diligently, and then we use Dharma Master Zheng's teaching in our heart and practice in our daily life. So Master Zheng's expectation was that with multinational translation, we can spread and preach Master Zheng's teaching all over the world. And this week is the first week of the month. So it's a Kaohsiung team gonna provide the interpretation. So where are they? They are on the second floor of Jingsi Hall. So thank you for everyone's dedication and the devotion. And because of this interpretation team, actually the Kaohsiung foreign language team family can expand it. So more and more people are gonna join the online study group. Okay, and then we also have a Cantonese interpretation. So thank you for those sisters and brothers' hard work and dedication. And some was in Malaysia, and some was in Africa, and some was in Australia. And today we also have a Cambodia language. So thank you to Xie Mingxin and also the other sisters. And then Malay interpretation, those are sisters interpretation. And then Sister Hou Yu, she is very capable. She and not only do the English translation interpretation, she also can interpret Malays. And last week, Hui gave us a wonderful sharing about the Ciji's footprint in Eswatini. And also now you are looking at the picture was showing the team members of Taiwanese interpretation team. So every time after we complete the online study group program, we always invite all the speakers in who show on site, and we go to the second floor and to say hello to every interpreter. So today we have many elders coming to Jingsi Hall in person. So later on, if you never go to second floor, this is your chance. So now, take a look. Let's feedback. And so the speaker says that I'm appreciate that teacher Meiyun invite me to join the online study group. And then she felt like she was loved because of when she came here last time, everybody gave her a very heartwarming welcome. And she also inspired by the speakers' sharing, especially Dr. Zhuang's, and also the Jiuru's sharing. And then the story between Yang Jiuru and his wife is a very good story. And also he learned from learning to awareness is the path that we needed to walk on the Bodhisattva path. So she learned a lot. And this is our team member in England. So a group, if we work in a group, in a team member, like we can walk long and be more efficient. And we are not the best, but we would like to work with you and become more better and better. So let's read it one more time. So let's introduce the Malay written translation team. So the Malay written translation team, they are very capable, and thanks to those sisters' hard work to give us a wonderful translation in Malay language. And then feedback. Yeah, we are welcome that you can give us feedback, and then we can compose with AI song. And this is the feedback that we received last week. We have a total more than 80 message. And then Yu Mei, she always give us English feedback. She was saying about Sharon's hard work in Eswatini. And Hui's hard work in Eswatini, she transformed people's life. And her great walls actually helped the local people in Eswatini a lot. You can leave the message with English or with Japanese or either with Mandarin. We can translate. And we've been accumulate those written feedback a lot. And we are welcome more and more. Like Li Huimiao, who is going to give us a sharing later. She says she was very moved first time when she received the feedback translated into Cambodian. And now you look at the picture, you see Elizabeth from Malaysia. She always give us a beautiful picture, like he draw the picture. Now we're gonna to seize the moment and we're gonna call out to America. So the brother Chen Yihua. And we knowing that his Chinese, his Mandarin is not as good as we expected, but he really worked very hard. And he is also our team member of Malay interpretation. So let's take a look the video first. This video was telling us that Tzu Chi volunteers practice a prayerful bowing pilgrimage. And then we will watch Yihua as his sharing. And this video was telling us that the participants took the opportunity to pray with devotion as they walk 3 steps for practice. And Yihua, he was saying, while purifying our body and mind, we can be absorbed in self-reflection. And we also, let's watch another video. So this was 3 years ago when Hualien was experienced a big earthquake. And then all the volunteers all over the world, including United States, the volunteers in the United States, they got together and pray the best for all the sufferings and also collect the donation for the victims in Hualien. It's a severe earthquake happened 3 years ago in Hualien. So during gathering with older volunteers, like a brother Chen Jian, he encouraged everyone, even it's a tiny money, you can show your love and show your blessing to all the victims in Taiwan. And in Chen Yihua, he was saying that with this tiny collection by accumulation, we become a good strength and can help the people in Taiwan who are suffering from those earthquakes. And then another video. This video was okay. This video was talking about the volunteer in Lumbini making a model of a burning earth. The volunteer, he was saying that when he came to Lumbini, the weather, it was so hot and he didn't feel very well. So he thought about maybe I would like to make a model of a burning earth to telling people how important to do the environmental protection. And And all the villagers in Lumbini get along well with our brother in and all the villagers, they would like to help brother Zheng to make this model of the burning earth. And the villagers were saying that I personally learned that Brother Chen is a very diligent person and is a very good person. He's very kind. So we will provide everything he needs. So Brother Chen was from Malaysia. And like the speaker, she was saying that because Brother Chen told us that he need the wet soil to make a stand to hold the model of the burning earth. So I would like to help him to complete this job. So have you seen Chen Yihua on the screen? Yes. So let's say the password and welcome Chen Yihua. I like to stay with you because you have positive energy. Hi, Brother Chen Yihua. We are very happy to see you on the screen. So good day, Teacher Meiyun. And if you can see our sister Mary, she is showing sight in person, and she also is sometimes she also went to Malaysia. So Chen Yihua, most of the time, he also devoted himself in Malaysia. So later on, Chen Yihua is going to give a sharing and the video that he's going to play, and then we can see Sister Xiaoqing also on the video. So now let's welcome Chen Yihua to give us your wonderful sharing. Once again, I'd like to stay with you because you have positive energy. So, Brother Yihua, you may start to do the share. 感恩 everyone. My name is Chen Yihua. I'm from American. And I'm also the team member of English and Malay interpretation team. Did you hear my voice? Yes. Did you hear my voice? Yes. Yes, you may start to the sharing. Okay. So today I'm going to share the topic of giving back to the Buddha's home name. So this year I'm very grateful. I had a chance in April and with sisters Xiaoqing and Yumei. We are very grateful that we have chance to go to Lumbini. And why the volunteers needed to give back to Buddha's home name? It was because Lumbini is Buddha's birthplace. And even after 2,500 years, their life is still plain and remain trapped in poverty and underdeveloped in Lumbini. So we would like to improve the lives of the impoverished people in Lumbini and would like to transform their life. So there isn't the red flag. from Kuala Lumpur. So we have to transit the flight. And then we have to take the bus to get to our liaison office to Lumbini. And Lumbini's and Tziji's office was located right across to the Lumbini Garden, where Lumbini is a world famous attraction for many tourists and many temples in the garden, including Moye Furen Temple. Moye Furen Temple, including Moye Furen Temple, where Buddha was born. And if you look at the picture right side of the slide, it's a model of the future building, the Lumbini Jingseho. We had the groundbreaking already, and we're looking forward to having the opening ceremony next year when Tzu celebrated its 60 years anniversary. And you will become our spiritual home for all the Tzu volunteers all over the world. And nowadays, in Tzu liaison office in Lumbini, we have many local volunteers. We also have our Tzu staff to provide all the service. And in our office, we had a sewing class to give the woman to learn how to be self-reliant. And then they can make this for a living. And then because our Jingse Hall was under construction, so we provided tea and drinking water every day. Yeah, we provide the drinking water for every workers for this project. And I was responsible to go to the different villages to share the Jingse efforts. And the story is told by Dharma Master Zhen. To let them to hopefully the people in Lumbini, they can understand about the Tzu. And we have a local volunteer help to translate into Nepal language. And all the people, they concentrate. They concentrate and they focus and then listen diligently to what we tell them. On the top of that, we also give every family a door plate. So we visit door to door. During the interaction, not only do we know what they need, but we also can spread Tzu love and tell them Tzu's story. We also tell them to use the straw to weave and make a prayer mat and send to Bodhigaya as an offering to the Sangha. Because they are pilgrimage and we have a ceremony over there. So we would like to make this a prayer mat. So this picture was telling us that we send the prayer mat to the temple. And because they were so poor, and then we look at look at the houses they stay. They was so is under a very poor condition. So we hopefully to transform their life. So we promote the spirit of the rice piggy bank. a handful of rice is a gift to save lives. So if everyone can save a little bit while having the meals, and they use the saving to help many people, so they can be rich in their spirit, in their mind. So we promote the rice piggy bank in the morning, door to door, and then we collect the rice in the afternoon and told them stories. And Brother Chen from Malaysia is a very diligent volunteer. And so we also promote environmental protection. So every month we will promote environmental protection. So Lumbini is a worldwide famous attraction. So many people, many tourists will there. So when there are so many tourists, and then the garbage will be will a lot of garbage. So when we went to Lumbini, it's close to the Buddha Day ceremony. So we were so because it's close to the Buddha Day ceremony, so we shoot a film according to the verses from the Sutra of Infinite Meanings. So, and we are going to play. We're going to play at the Buddha Day ceremony. So, we're shooting a film and make the verses from the Sutra Infinite Meanings. And that is a great master boatman carry all the essential beings across the river of sickening existence to the shore of Nirvana. We also pack the handmade soap as a souvenir for all the participants who are going to join the Buddha Day ceremony. So we did a rehearsal, and it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. And so yeah, in the earlier morning that we did a preparation, and then it's like about 7 o'clock in the morning, and many masters in Lumbini chant the Sutra of Infinite Meanings. And then people, more and more people, they come to this Buddha Day ceremony, and so people join the Buddha Day ceremony to purify their mind. And then this is the model of a burning earth, and it's a map on this model. And Brother Chen is a diligent person. He was showing on the video that we showing earlier. I'm also responsible become a team leader for the volunteer training and pay the visit to the care recipient. And in the last day of my stay in Lumbini, we also hold a Buddha Day ceremony in the Jiabo Mosi temple. That was our Buddha Day ceremony. And we also went through smoothly. And it included masters and all the villagers and the students. Everyone was sincere and then pray. And they all admit and agree Ji's mission. This is my great opportunity to come to the Lumbini, and then in American, our life is very good. And when I went to Lumbini, I learned that their life was impoverished. Their life was poor, but even their life was poor, everyone is happy. their contentment. So it's just like Dharma Master Chen say that as long as we use our love to reach out and to help the people in need. So I'm really pleased to very blessed to all the volunteers' dedication who devoted themselves and they did lots of work in Lumbini to transform their life. So this is my sharing today. Thank you for your listening.
Okay, thanks for Yihua's wonderful presentation. And he told me that, okay, today that, okay, our CEO is going to be here in Chicago today. So it's going to be a dilemma for him. I know it. Okay. So, okay, I still feel more than grateful that he can just get online and give us like a wonderful presentation like it. So, okay, so here we got only, okay, a new guest. Okay, I'm Yamei. Okay, you know me that? Do you see me? Okay, hi, little young boy. Okay, long time no see. Long time no see, right? It's been a long time that I haven't met you. And Yihua is really like a cute man. And actually, he is our oral interpreter on the third week. And he is really a diligent person. And he does very much in the United States. And he doesn't just do one thing alone. And he has like two major like functions like in the United States. And I'm so happy that I know such a young guy like him. And you know that, okay, he got a kind of a serious accident like one day, and everybody thought, oh my gosh, it's gonna be over. But okay, he is really healthy and he is saying something wonderful there. And here we got a message from North America saying that it's a wonderful presentation and the three young guys presentation. Can we know that so many people would also do something that benefits the world? And you also says that thank you for the wonderful presentation. And this is a very good example that we can just turn this country, okay, Nepal around. And we also have a lot of volunteers like helping out in Nepal, in Lumbini, like Shakyamuni Buddha's hometown. Anyway, thank you very much, like Yihua. Thank you. Okay, so stay online, stay tuned, and we still have a presentation from Chicago later. Okay, so now let's come back to Taiwan. So ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, okay, from our Jinsu Books and Cafe, like it's gonna be like a 6th anniversary next year. So there we have a lot of well, accounts and activities there. And if you can just come over and spend some money there for the wonderful products, like a detergent, a lot of like wonderful productions from our Jinsu, like a factory there, and you will just see like how wonderful and how eco-friendly they are. Okay, and they protect the earth when you use it. Okay, and when you are doing your year-end cleaning, then you can use them. Okay, to protect both the earth and yourself. Okay, okay, and all that we have is like a produced not to just earn the profits, but to just love our earth, right? Okay, so okay, this is kind of a good concept that okay we can just purchase something like that, and including like a hand washing detergent and like this is great, right? And you know that this is kind of wonderful, like a big bottle Okay, and it is kind of a tea tree one, and you know how cheap it is, right? Don't think this is too expensive, right? You purchase it, and you are just gonna be beneficial to that. So, okay, you said, okay, they are good for you, and they are good for our earth. So, and we still have a lot of like a delicious snacks, right? Okay, and this month starting like a December 20th, and we have a lot of like year-end ceremonies here in Kaohsiung Jingsi. So you can just purchase them, okay, when you are here, and you will just be surprised. Okay, and we still have like a diet technology which also offers like eco-friendly products on your like body. Okay, so now let's go ahead to our well guided reading today. And we have like 44 different guided writing readers in the world from the globe. Okay. And today is okay, like Jie Wenqing's turn, and he is from both Beijing and North California. And he is super busy, but he still does well, okay, as a like a Tzu volunteer. And he is really the role model of like where he is and where love is, right? So today he is gonna be doing a guided reading for us, and the topic is image of learning. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let's say it. Okay, I like to be with you because you have a positive energy. Thank you very much, Jie Wenqing.
And good morning, Teacher Meiyun. Good morning, Venerable Master Zheng Yan, Masters at the board, and all the Tzu Chi family. I'm the reading guide Jie Wenqing. Today I'm going to share Master Zheng Yan's Footprints, Autumn Volume 2024, September 2nd to September 8th section. Before I start my sharing, do you know what the very first song in Tzu Chi world is? Let's listen to it together now. How much hope leans gently by our side. How many blessings rest upon our shoulders. Birth, aging, sickness, and suffering all needs rain and sunshine. With tender compassion, we softly soothe each wound. A young heart is like a lotus flower. Like a lotus flower, blossoming under Tzu Chi's nourishment. Okay. Isn't this song beautiful? In the lyrics, there's a line, a young heart is like a lotus flower blossoming under Tzu Chi's nourishment. This describes how young students under Tzu Chi's guidance and nurturing blossom like pure and beautiful lotus flowers. It is both an aspiration and a goal, hoping that Tzu Chi's education can help students grow in this way. Because of Master Zheng Yan's compassion, she initiated the Tzu Chi education mission to help impoverished children escape poverty and founded the Tzu Chi Nursing College. This song is the school anthem of Tzu Chi Nursing College. The school was established to train nurses for Tzu Chi Hospital and to provide indigenous young women in eastern Taiwan with opportunity for education and employment. Tziji's education development began in 1989 with the Tziji Nursing College. It upgraded in 1999 to Tziji College of Technology, and again in 2015 to Tziji University of Science and Technology. Positioned as a teaching-oriented university that emphasizes both professionalism and humanistic value, later to train physicians for Tziji Hospital. The Tziji Medical College was founded in 1994. It was renamed the Tziji College of Medicine and Humanity in 1998, and in 2000 it was reorganized as Tziji University. On August 1st, 2024, Tziji University of Science and Technology merged with Tziji University to become a single unified Tziji University. The aim was to integrate resources, enhance educational quality, and anthem international competitiveness. The sea of medicine is vast, yet fate has brought us to sail together. Compassion is our sail, humility our paddle. Wisdom gives rise to understanding. Joy is the harbor where we rest. With united heart, we voyage forward. The hidden forest is wide and flourishing, and fate allowed us to grow together. Compassion is our banner, enthusiasm our walking poles. In exploring life, gentle winds arise and joy becomes our sunlight. With our heart, we grow together. This is the anthem of Tziji University. I'm very touched. It has been a long time since I last heard this song. Yet it has always remained in my heart. The lotus must bloom. Don't let the lotus in the heart wither. Let every lotus in this great pond blossom. I hope your students will have a heart like the lotus, untainted even in muddy waters. I hope the students we cultivate will be so pure and unpolluted, able to dedicate themselves to society. This is the purpose for which we established the nursing college. Tziji's education truly integrates knowledge with humanistic values. The provision of vegetarian meals demonstrates respect and care for life. The educational mission emphasizes cultivating capable individuals who embody the spirit of benefiting society. Uniforms are required for students, teachers, and staff to present a dignified group image and to foster self-respect and mutual respect. Now that two schools have merged, It was once necessary for them to be on two separate campuses because of environmental conditions. Now the conditions have come together and they have smoothly come one. This is truly a complete university. I'm grateful to all teachers, professors, and staffs of Tzu Chi missions. I hope that together we can share the same aspiration and sail together in the vast ocean of learning. We are grateful for Master Chen Yan's teachings. After the merger, Tzu Chi University now has 6 colleges plus 1 academic college, including colleges of medicine, nursing, biomedical science, and innovative technology, and colleges of humanities, social science and education, and international communication, and College of Intelligent and Sustainable Management, and also Sky Academy as an academic college. And the achievement of Tzu Chi University are in Time Higher Education Impact Ranks. Tzu Chi University ranks 67 globally. In SDG 3, good health and well-being, Tzu Chi University ranks 64th among 1,788 universities worldwide. So after 2 schools merged, we can take many courses in Tzu Chi University. The vast ocean of learning symbolizes the boundless nature of knowledge and lifelong learning. After the emerge, we sail together with a shared aspiration. That represents unity, shared vision, and working together harmoniously. When people share the same ideal and good intentions, they can support one another, grow together in the great sea of learning. Thank you for listening. Here, no matters Jie Wenqing or Xinxing sister are familiar to us. At this time are our anniversaries, so at this time they return to Taiwan. His company in the US hope brothers Wenqing go back to help them with AI work. So I know you are so busy, but you still can help us to guide the reading every month. I am so touched. So we can know their life is really busy. Even they are not in Beijing or Taiwan, they still attend Tzu Chi's work. They are full of positive energy. The songs are beautiful. Every song in Tzu Chi are beautiful. In Tzu Chi's educational mission, we cultivate a lot of capable people. Brother Wenqing and sister Shijing, they also invited a lot of Ciji family from overseas to come back to Taiwan. Students can be cultivated in Ciji University. It's really lucky. Even Brother Wenqing is now in the U.S. He still can share readings with us online. We really appreciate that Brother Wenqing gave us such a great time. You don't have to be very great to start, but you have to start to be great. And here's another sentence. If you don't think you can be able to, you cannot start. You will not start. Okay, let's go back to Taiwan.
Now let's go ahead to the section of catching phrase, where we so appreciate. We're very busy here. At the same time, we take a picture of us together. A book study of daily journal of Dharma Master Zheng Yan, Sister Liang Yuyan, shared volunteer made a vow to place bamboo bags in shops all over Taiwan to extend kind thoughts to various communities, paving the way for wisdom and love in the world, and working together to help all in need. Volunteer Zhou Xinhong of Kaohsiung Online Study Group dedicated himself to spreading the Dharma teaching. Every day, his president captured in light and shadow, weaving the tapestry of compassion in a single moment on the camera, reveal a thousand of unbroken work. Sitting Cambodia, representative brother Meiyun and volunteer Meiyun shared the free cross-border medical clinic mission from 5 countries was an example of compassion and support. Sometimes Editor's pace of providing free medical service is like working on the Bodhisattva path. Relieve passion, their suffering, and restoring light to their lives. Ciji Eswatina project Sister Li Houyu share how the local mobile medical clinic overcame difficulties through perseverance and teamwork. The love of the medical staff and volunteer was like warm sunshine, spreading their kindness and compassion to help the sick and the poor and to bring hope, a future to the community. The sister Jinhui and brother Zimin from the City Culture Communication Foundation share their story of of their documented stories of Syrians refugees in Turkey and the promise they made 10 years ago. They document how dreams took flight through education and how hope emerged from the desert, how kindness and love accompanied Syrian, how lives were transformed and love endured, and how courageously they took flight to embrace the future. Volunteer Zhou Hongyu of Kaohsiung Online Study Group dedicated himself spreading the Dharma teaching every day. His presence captured in light and shadow, weaving a tapestry of compassion and a single moment on the camera, reveals thousands unspoken words. Give that encourage big hand to you are so great. So oral interpretation group as first team at Kaohsiung. He said. It become white.
This is our book named Happy Online Reading that I've always brought it here, and you can just take a look. Okay, and we have a lot of copies, and we also have like chocolate bars like donated by our dear volunteers, right? Okay, and you can just come over, okay, and just get one copy each household, okay, and if you have it, then don't come over, okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great thing for us to do. That we have already collected like donations around 70,000, like a lotus. We say lotus hearts, like okay, used to like support in the like a typhoon of like a Hualien, okay, like a Guangfu Township there, okay. Okay, and we also like had like a 10 different booths like doing such like a charity sale on like October 1st, and okay, so we were so touched there, and you see that we also collected kind of great like donations, right? Okay, and now the donation is up to like 1.5 million like NT dollars. Okay, and you also know that we have like a diary from like Mozambique. Okay, and she also does very much like supporting the greater love in the world. Okay, and she also like make like orders of our like towels. Okay, okay, and they are the great donations like inside and financially. Okay, and she bought all the towels, and what does she do with that? Okay, she just broke them like to Swatini and spread the great love. Oh, you can see that. Okay, this is kind of a great towel, and they look good. And if you do exercise, and there you are like good partners, right? Okay, and some people ask me whether we can continue like putting orders there. Of course, you can. Okay, and do you know that I want to say something that in our CEO Yan Bowen's office, and that they launched like a campaign. This is like a UN panel, okay? And I read this for you, okay? And Siji is going to like accompany with the children in Sudan, and if you can support it, and you can just let us know, right? And we want your support, not just financially, but like spiritually, and this is kind of more important than that. Okay. So whatever you say and whatever you feel and you do, okay, always benefit like all the children in there. Okay, and let's say the number of the students in the country is up to like 2,410 students there. Let's take a video. Let's take a look at this video. And you know, in like a South Sudan, in Africa, that we have almost, you know, all the students who are illiterate, and when city volunteer learn this, and they're starving, so we support them. Okay, we gradually do it, right? Okay, and it is a ceremony before they just started their class, right? Okay, and the student says that I'm young, I'm so happy that I'm in the school, and I received the support from Suji, and through this video, I wanted to give you my best regard, right? And in this country, South Sudan, and it is difficult for people to have enough food because of the drought and the land calamity, and it is even difficult that we can have like a mouthful of water. So when children, you know, come over and they get water, okay, and we should save the water. So children usually couldn't just get the water, including animals, right? Okay. And in 2022, when COVID-19 like reached the top, okay, and we had to say that the school had to just be closed. Okay, so education was a problem, and the soul was the like a food, right? Okay, and because of the deterioration of the climate change, right? So they really, you know, are getting really difficult environment in their like a food, right? Okay, so you can see that they only could have some beans, right? Okay. Okay, and a lot of school, okay, also got a support, you know, okay, because, you know, we have like a charity support there. And some students were just worried that they may be abandoned because, you know, they were, they lost their arms or like legs, right? Okay. But we say that welcome to our school. And within the 2 years, you know, we got like a great number increase, not only the number of students, but also the school performances, right? And students say that thank you for supporting us so that we could continue our school education. And someday you will see the change. And okay, we have Tzu and the Christian church in the southern Sudan, and we just okay work together and spread the great love to that country.
Okay, so if you don't know this project yet, we have to start this project, and every day we can saving $15 and to help these children. So, and we, if you want to support this project, you can online to donate. And I hope everyone can express this news and information to everyone because everyone can knew this new information and today's helping the Southern Sudan's children. And today, like me, I also do the donation and with my families, and because recently have a lot of disaster occurs, so I hope and I think the small amount of money still can help a lot of people, especially Africa's childrens, and the institute will accompany the children from the South Sudan every day. $15 can help them, and we just give them support, and $15 just $20 for 3 meal, and they will give them 1 day more powers. So that is the slogan. We want to help these children. It just costs 15 NT dollars and can help the children get 3 meal a day.
So even though the very tiny efforts can help a lot of people. And now we are going to invite a next guest, and it's from our Fengshan volunteers. And they are going to introduce our Fengshan Xinxing. And these have the slogan and made from our volunteer Hui Miao Shijie. And we also have the photography, and they do the beautiful the Fengshan Jinsi halls. And we also have a new guest to join us, join our photographer team, and she made very a beautiful purse. And we also got the new members. She's from our overseas, and she also help us and do the photographies from the Poland, and and today we have a lot of guests, a lot of volunteers, and she not just attends our online study group, and they also bring a lot of gift to us. And but don't worry, we are waiting for their gift, but they are so kind, and we are going to show them some video about the Fengshan teens, especially our the class for the Cishao, and they use a different class to teach our children. And you look a lot of Chishaos, like and learn a lot of things with our volunteers, and we are so thankful for our education team and our volunteers, and they help these children. They teach them, and they let the children know more about Ziji. And also, they also have the parent and the children's class, and in the Fengshan Jinshi Hall. So from the video, you have a look. They have a lot of class in the Fengshan Jinshi Hall. You look the children and the parent that played together, and they were so happy, and they from this activity to learn some kinds of environmental protections. And so you look, there is very interesting events because our volunteers ideas. So then the children, and they can gain a lot of happy and knowledge from the class. And also have the parents give us a lot of feedback, and lays our parents and the children's class. And we also, even though our Fengshan Jinshi Hall is very new, but they already organize a lot of activities. And in this video, you can see they have a sutra adoptions, and they also invite a lot of local leaders to join our communities and know more about the love, and also support us, and also tell them to bring to know more Ziji, and also promote the vegetarian together. So you can see everybody have like a buffet. We eat the vegetarian buffet together, and try to let our guests to understand the vegetarian is protect our earth and also protect our healthy. And we also have another news is they went back to the Hualien Jinshi abode to share their experience with our master Zhen Yan's. So you look, they have a lot of activity and experience to their master. And like our sister Hui Miao say, they say you can bring whole of the age of family. You came to our Jinshi halls because this Jingshi halls, they have a lot of class for different age. For example, they have like the sewing class, and these kinds of like recycling the jean and doing the jean have the second life, and we also keep the good conditions jeans, and we also use the jeans to make another like a pocket or some gifts for our new friends. So our Fengshan Xie halls is very wonderful, and we have young people, and also have young people volunteer leave us to do the home visit, and we are so happy to see a lot of volunteers join us. So we won't abandon to do that. We have to follow the young people, and then young people to take the young people to like combat our dharma. So you can, and you also see. Okay, we back to our Jingshi Hall. You can see all of the volunteers gathering together, and we welcome them to join us. They all from the Fengshan volunteers. You look, it's a lot of volunteers. They all from the Fengshan, and they are so. We just look at them, so they always smile, and they do a lot of efforts in Fengshan communities. We are so touched and happy they join us, and we also very happy we have a Kaohsiung volunteers and also attend our Kaohsiung Jingshi halls. So our Fengshan Jingshi hall is our new cultivation grounds, and they have a lot of people to visit land, and I think we need to good use these our new grounds to gathering more peoples, and of course it's not just Fengshan volunteer. We also have a lot of volunteer from around the Taiwan, and so today we have a Fengshan volunteers. We also saw our former mayor Yang Qiuxin. He also is certified as our Ziji volunteers, and today he also here, and his wife also is here, and later we will hear what he shared. And also we also have like these kinds of decoration from Christmas, and later we will lend our sister Yachun to explain what is this. I think like it's so incredible. So no matter how old are you, you are young or you are old, and we have to do the same thing. We made the effort for everyone. And now we are going to invite our first speakers from Fengshan, and the first guest is our brother Zhuang Qizhong. I think we thank you. They coming for share their experience. You can see they are going to they take a lot of experience, and I'm going to show the slides. And please, we just hand out the microphone to our brother Zhuang Qizhong. My name is Zhuang Qizhong from Fengshan District, and the master gave me the Dharma name is Wei Zhao. And dear masters, Zhen Yan, and about masters and all family in the world, and so good morning, and I'm so happy teachers Meiyun invite me to here and give us opportunities to here to share our new Fengshan Xie Jijie. And we are going to show you what lay inside on the Fengshan Xie Jijie. And I really want to say thank you again, our Master Chen Yan and above masters and everyone. And our master just tell us our cultural backgrounds is in the communities. That is our responsibilities to lend this ground to show everyone. So in the Fengshan Jingshi halls, we got the very big buildings, and I think this place will become very blessing and peace, bring the blessing and the peace to everyone. And now I'm going to introduce these buildings about the Fengshan Jingshi halls. You can see the pictures. It's outlook of our Fengshan Jingshi construction. And actually, they locate in very, very convenient locations. They is facing like around the Fengshan Jingshi Hall, they have the big part around. So, and a lot of recently have some kinds of visitors. And when they have a tour in our Jingshi halls, and they just give me very good feedback. Is mean location is good, and I just ask. They just say the location is perfect. Yeah, because they say this location is near the park and also very convenient, and also near the MRT stations. So our locations is open on November 2020s, and we also got the land acquired in November 2004, and I got our permit obtained last year's October 15th. And we have the 7 floors above grounds and 2 basement levels. And we also have the exhibition hall and the Dharma lecture halls. And in our first floors, we have a circular economics workshop, and also have a book space, and also have the daycare center for the elders. So the elder people can join us. And on second floors, we have the tea art and also have the flower classrooms. So this, and we also have some space for the young people, and also have the senior community care point. So that is our Master Zhen Yuan mentioned, we need to have space for the young people and old people. And our third floor is the Zixuan Adult Education Centers, and we have a lot of classes in this center. And the fourth floor, we got the plenty of the classrooms and the dormitory rooms. So about fifth floor, we have a terrace and with the solar panels for the net zero. And especially we also got the eco stands with recycling device storage. So in the picture you can see there's our Jingshi Hall, and one sculptors. The guest he say even though we around us we have the big supermarket, have one big culture centers, but the most important, the good location is our Jingshi Hall, because our view and our space is designed very well. So when you walk inside the Fengshan Jingshi Hall, you just feel so peaceful and great. So, and from another picture, you also see there's our transportation. And our transportation, we near MRT yellow line, and also have near the MRT red line. So they so convenient spot for the transportations. And our main entrance actually is facing the Guotai Lu. So because this location is perfect, so when Master Zhen Yan visit our Jingsi she say, this place will gathering a lot of people. So we have to use this Jingsi to just invite more people, recruit more communities, people to join us. And we also near us have the big shopping malls. And in our Fengshan, we got the 5 teams, and we have a lot of brothers and sisters. They just made efforts, their diligence to cultivate our new Jingsi halls. And thank you, our brother Qizhong. And my name is Ya Chun. And I'm so happy to be here. And now I'm going to share in 1 year how busy and how lucky we are. And we got the fightings in our Fengshan districts, and our team leaders they are so busy, and because Fengshan Jingsi they was very crappy and a small house, but now it's become bigger, and they have been open for 4 years since last October. And when we just opened, and we know our superintendent Taichung Tzu Hospital Jie Wenqing, and he used to come to the Wei in cultural centers to have the performers a lot. So he just noticed near this cultural center have the Fengshan Jingsi Hall. So he just immediately just volunteered to be the first to visit our Fengshan Jingsi Hall. And he also he bring his hospitals members for 2 day 1 night to here to the retreats. And we also have because we are going to invite these big teams first, so our volunteers just clean our whole building, and we want to let them feel comfortable and just come back the house. And because our dormitory is the first time to let the people to stay, so we just want to check everything is be fine. They would live here, we're so comfortable. And like it's our first time to have like a full stress test. So, and not just the Taichung Tzu hospitals teams to join us. Last December, we got a bigger challenge in we have the global Xinxing camp to join us. It lasts around the 10 day, and near like 500 participants in one single day to join us. And the participants is around Taiwan and also overseas. They come to Kaohsiung, so we need to go to pick them up from a train station, and that is our first time to host and get this almost 500 people to live in our Jingsi halls. So we also got a lot of tasks for ourselves. you can see the overseas volunteers, when they hear, they are so touching because they need to do the sutra adoptions, and they, especially we have a end year ceremonies, they also join us. And even though they just have limited times to do the performance, and the rehearsal also have a limited times, but they also try their best to finish completely the sutra abductions. So you can see they are so touching after complete the sutra abductions. And in these 500 participants, some people like cannot understand Chinese. They even know. So we have like a language barriers. They have to. We also have to interpret to learn. But when we have these kinds of sutra abductions, they was so touching. You can see the picture. They are after the complete these sutra abductions. They are all tears in their eyes. So you look when you have male efforts, and you will have a feeling, a special. They are get very touching from the sutras abductions. And this year, I also visit the Malaysias, and we also bonding one student from the Malaysias, and she used to also join our Xinxing's global team. So we say hello. So we are so happy to meet each other in the different countries, and so overseas volunteer, the Tzu Chi volunteers, we gathered together in last December. So we have very wonderful memory together, and I hope we believe we will meet again. And we also last year, this year, the March, we also have an environmental collaboratives. In this picture, we host the vegetarian eco market, and we also have the bone arrows event. We also have a children drums performers, and have a donors outreach. We have a lot of events activities is held in that day. So they was so wonderful, and the activities, it's full of the people, and in the market it's also a lot of people and want to taste our vegetarian food. Even though that day was crappy, it's cold, but you can see the vendor, outside vendor is in the long queues. People want to have these specials, the vegetarian market. There is wonderful open ceremony in the morning, and we not just one event. We also have a lot of events occurs and the whole that one. And specials, we have the Zhishen education centers. We have the Xie Zhiqing, the writer. He is writer, and Xie Zhiqing is also Fengshan, born in Fengshan. So they is the exhibitions, and in this bookstore, it's over 1,000 people join him, Xie Zhiqing. So there is Xie Zhiqing's fans, and to join us, and our writers, and just tell about his experience. And not just these lecture halls, we also have the exhibitions. And you look, the exhibition is like a disaster responder training. And we also have photography exhibitions, and we just also have a lot of picture, and also gathering 1,000 people to come to visit. And we also have our bathing, Buddha bathing ceremony, and also have a pilgrimage. And our every event we organize that, and our volunteer also join us. And especially we have the senior daycare centers, and you look, our Fengshan Xie Jijie is from 0 to 99 years age they can come, and then now I want to show you the space we call the circular economics demonstrations zones. And actually this place is, we have a lot of volunteers to help us, and because our latest initiates and establish these circular economic zones, and these zones actually is for our communities, and we just want to do effort for our people and our neighbors. So we want to join. We want to invite them to join us. And no matter they are old or they're young, and we invite them. And we also have the environmental education. We just recruit them to doing our recycling. And now we want to talk about our new one. It's like recycling. I think our Tzu do very good about the protection and the recycling, and we also have the promote one, the upgrade ones. And you look, we have, before we got these kinds of markets, it's just recycling markets, but now we want to upgrade to the 2.0. We want to, our master just promotes the use our hands to protect our earth, and but our rubbish is still getting more, and our volunteer getting less. And how can we let our environment is better? So we want to support. We have to recycle, reduce, and also then the thing have the design the second lives. And so we have the genes, like we call the materials as our mediums. We talk about the circular economics, and we use the genes to redo the decoration, like decoration for the Christmas. And actually they made from our genes, our recycling genes. And actually one single pair of the jeans, they consume 1 kilo of the cottons and 8,500 liters of the water. They just waste a lot of water. So you look, even though one pair of a jean is just consume a lot of. So we use our, we just try to use our gene can recycling, and we reduce and recycles. And we also try to we also have another space. We is like a repair appearance, like a rice cooker or like a hair dryer. Even though they are so small and so cheap, and a lot of people will just throw them away. But now we are teaching them to repair them, don't just dump them. So, and we just then can have these abilities to do these kinds of repair.
Yeah, very welcome. You come to the Fengshan Xie Jijie. We gratitude that Shen so many young persons to join this. So in the future, it must be great. So in the future, do you know who are they? They are my grandchildren.
So even now, is people don't want to have baby. Now I still have two grandchildren. So I care about their reduced by volunteer science. So one time, a young person come over to the Fengshan Xie Jijie is finished. If they had a 4 years old the class, we can go. So I was thinking how to that the young family to take part of this activity in the Jingxing. So we are thinking the kids is our abstract. So, but now we want to make it like our strengths. So many brothers and sisters have also become the grandparents. So when the kids come over to Jin's home, the parents will come over. So in the first beginning, the planning, so we have a plan the kids story house. So all the Fengshan Xie Jijie just like a story house, and then the community person and young person can come over to participate. So we make the classes, parents, child's circles prayer programs. So this kind of class, 4th grade to 6th grade to come over to join this. So it's that mindfulness the class to come over. So also have a son for the first grade to 3rd grade. So it's a story class, and so they can. So for the 3 years old to 6 years old, they can have a chance to participate in this, and also have a music class. So one children have enrollment, and then the whole family come over to participate in this. So parents can accompany with the children and have this class and come over the Jing's hall. So they can come over to have fun here. So those are the classes so really touch me. Those kids is very kids and very lovely, and they work and have activity with the parents and the volunteers. Then they are very easy and even lie down on the floor, and because they are very happy in the musical. And the first sections Africa drawing class, and every time I will ask them, everyone to ask them that even we come over here, and almost of the they not 90% person they not even come here once. So first course, so in the July and August, we now is over 800 person to participate. Really touched persons. Most of the teacher and professionals are non-Tzu volunteers. The very true volunteer, the Tzu values, so they can have and understand this when they get into this class. So in this kind of class, can be filled in 2 hours full booking. So this kind of demand is quite a lot. So every time I'm thinking my daughter-in-law and my children, my grandchild, also they can participate to think how to bring them come over here. So every time the class beginning, the come here children, they were laid up to welcome the children. So in the nutritious future logistic volunteers here. So planting the seed of goodness from an early age through the parents' children's learning and the young, and participate the seed of compassion and the kindness begin to grow in their children's. So that in the when they try, they are happy in this city, they will have this good memory in this place. So they will come over here very often. So this class is really very nice, and that touch connect the young person and kids can, and those of the young family that can have the chance to understand the Tzu. To the Tzu volunteer, then I will do the conquer all the difficulty and hope that this can go through and help the people and the people can understand the Tzu. So here I'm very happy here and also see the Tzu's sister and our family and our Xinxing volunteers. I'm very happy to meet everyone's here. And if I have a chance, I will come. And actually here, most of I think we are really appreciate is our former county magistrate, Yang Chou-Xin brothers, and also his wife. You are very welcome. The Mayor Master Chen Yihua and also the brother and sister, everyone. I'm very grateful that I have the chance to come here the online reading club. So I come here to introduce the Fengshan Xie Jijie here. Actually, all those things is like the destiny. In the previous time, I was the mayor of the the county magistrate and Shangren invited to discuss to the Shangren told me that Kaohsiung the medical is not shortage. Is this he want to do the prevent the medical center, and she want to find a land to build one Xinxing. So all the volunteers here have to find a place very convenient for transportation. So after we find this land is before it was the building for the government, but at that period of time that I was familiar with this data of this chip. So if we change that, so if we build that Xinxing, there will be more benefit for the community. After the discussion, and we change that is the so we start to plan to build this Xinxing. After the 3 times yeah, these corners then values quite high, but for this chance that we have had a great chance to have this land to build the Xinxing. After this, just brother and Libby who come over here to we want to offer this expense and then also to help build this Xinxing. And this is very think this is like the fat and the good destiny to come over have a chance to build this Xinxing. In the previous, I saw the 921 the earthquake, and also in that period of time, the people built a level school. So now everywhere I have seen sold about the volunteer everywhere. So I have a very good image, and also in the all the disaster also the volunteers donations is $1 million dollars, and then I got this raising this fund, and I offer the Tzu to do this charity offering. So I was thinking that Tzu is the best choice to let them have this process. I'm ready to the Shangren build this house in the. I remember the period of time. Lots of the process. So I'm touched by the Shangren, those of and the volunteers, those of doing, and so I joined the Ciji. I'm very grateful about this. This chance, I'm grateful that I have this chance to come over here. Yeah, very welcome to come to Fengshan Xie to come over with us, and I hope you can bring you our lucky, and because you have a positive energy, so we want to be with you. We are very welcome you to Fengshan Xie. I would like to be with you because you have a positive energy. This is really that. So the Yachun, since you want to talk about this recycle items, as this flower circle is the Christmas time, so we made this. This is made by jeans. As a material, is jeans. Essentially, the circle around this is a fan. The struck circles. This are we cutting and also the other items recycle. That is very waste. Takes used a long time to produce this. So we will with the limit that 10 set to a racing fund for sale 10 set for this. If you have you are interested in that, please contact with me in the Taipei, in the Zhongshan, Xinxing. That is a community that you can come over there. We are very welcome you participate. Thanks all. The community, they offer the angu food. It's kind of a traditional food. It's sticky rice. Cake. So we will share to family and all the come over here, the volunteers, and you can test this sticky rice. But you have to remember you cannot eat here in here. So after this we have a tea open outside the home. So we are very welcome in this. So if our Kaohsiung can learn this, so actually see this young persons who said that the grandma cannot come out to have this kind of show. One kids have this that Buddha kind of is thinking. That's very good.
Okay, and this is kind of great design in our like a Fengshan Xie. And we got a message saying that this is only 8% made by everybody, including like new volunteers, like cooperating with like senior volunteers, right? Okay. So, they have a really kind of a wonderful zone, which is just purposely designed for like young volunteers who just come over there. And here is one more message saying that they really have like wonderful people coming over to Fengshan. Okay, thank you for all the volunteers coming over. And I really like to see all the good volunteers who are young, okay, in the year-end ceremony overseas and in Taiwan. And Mr. Zheng really feels like a water warmth and like a power in your community. Okay, so produce no noise, please. Okay. Well, so if you are getting your souvenirs and gifts, okay, please be silent. Okay, please. Okay, and let's come back and we have like a message from Ching, okay, saying that, okay, this is kind of a great like a positive circulation that we really have like a love, okay, surrounding this like an area, okay, and we also have a lot of good feedbacks like for Jie Wenqing, but we are running out of time, so I'm sorry that I can't read them for you, okay. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you have time, come back to Fengshan and visit Fengshan Xie and this is your home in Fengshan, and we are a family, so come back soon. And we support each other, and we trust each other, and we are grateful toward one another. And we are a family. So we will just take and share our lives of, okay, for one another. Come back here, okay, to Fengshan if you have time. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, everybody. So, Granny, Grandpa's gonna come over. It's your showtime. Okay. Okay. So here, we have a song, okay, produced by Luo Hengyuan, and Mr. Luo composed the lyrics for us, right? Okay. And on the like the screen that you can see, like we have text backs, and you just supported us, right? And you can just do good deeds by giving them 15 $80 so that you can help like children in Syria. Okay, so please do good deeds with us, right? Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, now let's go to the long-term care units, right? And we see our young senior citizens, right? Okay, and they are cute, and they have their own documentary volunteers. Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is our grandpa and the grandniece are coming over, and they're gonna do something amazing to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I like to be with you because you have positive energy. Come over, please. Okay. You see them? They really are well prepared, right? Okay, so now, you are on camera, so come on, watch out. And this is a unit, okay, that I still remember we began such a unit from Xiaogang area. And we plan to invite all the grandpas and grannies coming over every season. And today, who is our heroes and heroine? Okay, and let's say, okay, today our heroes and heroines are all from Xinxing area. So, okay, the unit, the topic today is our long-term care of Ciji makes a senior citizens young and beautiful. Okay, so they are really young and beautiful, right? So although they are senior citizens, right? Okay, so are you ready? Okay, carry your smile, and they are prepared, and they will practice long. So let's go. Well, and how many plastic bottles have you used so far today? And think about how many of them have you recycled. Please categorize your trash, right? Are you ready? and also drive less and walk more, and you get healthier. So let's do it together. And let's do the recycling to make the environment better. And let's stop the fever of our earth, and let's do it together. And let's do the recycling. It's important, we need you. And we have to turn trash into treasure. And it is really important. So let's do the recycling all together. And plastic bags and plastic bottles, right? How many of them have you used today? And how about glass bottles? And have you recycled them? And let's use the eco-friendly cups, and let's use the tumblers, right? And do you prepare them with you today? And let's not eat meat, okay? And let's eat vegetables, right? And let's do it together. And let's do the recycling all together. And our earth is having a fever, and we need your cure. And let's do it together. And it is very important to do the recycling. And we turn the trash into treasure. And we do the recycling because it's important. Okay, let's do it together. And let's do the recycling together. And our earth is having a fever, and we need your cure. And let's do it all together. And recycling is really important. And we turn trash into treasure. And this is important. And let's all do the recycling together. And let's make our earth better. And let's do the recycling all together and make our earth better. Okay. And we have Zhang Jianlixiang, and who is gonna be our speaker today. And she's gonna be telling us like how great it is and how important it is to do the recycling. Okay, and also my mom is also a recycling volunteer, and she knows very well about recycling. And okay, it's your show time, please, right? Venerable Master Zheng Yan and masters from Jin's abode and everyone in the world, good day. I am from Xinxing, and my name is Zhang Jianlixiang. I'm grateful that Xinxing Jijie provides us with a great chance opportunity so that we can have a kind of a lucky and a wonderful life. And it's been 5 years, and we had Mrs. Shu Fang who introduced to me how important my health is because I faced a health decline, and I was lucky enough that I just came over to the long-term care center, and it took care of me in all aspects of the body, health, and the mind and spirits, right? And thank you for everybody's efforts that invites a lot of speakers and teachers coming over and introduce a lot of interesting activities so that we learn and we activate ourselves, right? And this, zone also provides like a nutritious and a delicious lunch, right? So I come here, I eat healthily, and I live healthy and happily. So I have such a wonderful environment. I'm lucky. I really look forward to coming over here, no matter how bad the weather is. Right? I have a good friends here. I like here. I like being here. And thanks for the like four elements provided by Tzu Ji, which are contentment, gratitude, understanding, and accommodation. And I really like to be a recycling volunteer here. And thanks for everybody's efforts, right? And it makes our earth better. Thank you so much. And Xinxing is great, right? And it's really wonderful and great in Xinxing. And do you feel, their performance is great, but you are really nervous to see? So are you happy today, grandpas and grannies, right? Do you feel they get a full mark? If yes, give me a 3. Okay, so they are performing so wonderfully. So the next performance will be getting more nervous because they can't really beat you, right? Okay. So we really love long-term care systems, right? And we also have the year-end ceremony on December 19th, which is also a lot about the long-term care, right? Okay, so come over, okay, and we are, on the way to be granny, to be a grandpa. So if you have, such people, and please cherish them. And by the way, the song that we just heard is really great, right? And the name of the song is Let's Do the Recycling All Together. Okay, we really encourage everybody to come over and do the good deeds together. And okay, and here is a message saying that, oh, your ties around your neck, which is red, it is really good looking. And I really, I planned to have them play the drum so that they wear such band the tie today. Okay. Okay. Anyway, well, okay, today it's a really kind of special design because they're here. So, well, when they are doing the performance and then you see they have something red around them, okay? So, how cute they are, right? Okay. So I suggest having one more thing, which is, golden when you are playing the drum. Come on, you're super cute. We have a message from Ransi in Malaysia. And okay, before I just, before I let them know your message, right? I have a question for you. How are you going to draw, okay, for your grannies, right? This is your question, right? Okay. So granny and grandpas, okay, let's give them a big hand, right? They are wonderful, okay. So, okay, this is a new unit, okay, for us, right? And we will be focused on a long-term care, okay? Okay, so thank you for all the senior citizens, right? Okay. And now it's your time to stretch and exercise yourselves, right? So let's also stand up and play the song, okay? And let's do some like a stretch it out, right? Okay, so please stand up. I really like the online study group on Wednesday, and every unit is really great. And let's wave. And we have a wondrous existence. And this is a Dharma door. And we provide the touching units because you are one of the Bodhisattvas. And and let's study together. Okay, we got a fortune, so we are here. And we meet online. And wondrous existence and you are all Bodhisattvas, right? And good words, speaking good words is the only Dharma door. And here everybody is touched and happy. And you are invisible groups of Bodhisattvas. And let's smile. And everybody is diligent into the Dharma. So you have the invisible Dharma body. And let's spread the essence of a Jingsi Dharma lineage so that we can gain the wisdom, endless wisdom. And I love the online study group on Wednesdays, right? And every word we say is precious. And we got really good feedbacks online. We don't see you because we are online. We are the online guests. And thank you, Mr. Yang Zipu, that composes the song for us, right? And let's go to the second song.
So go straight, holding the crown and same directions. The body, you don't need to move, and only your hands move. Back, shoulder, and the leg bending. And breathe. And change another side. And breathe. And twist your wrist. Come back and again. Raise up your hands and come back. Change another side. Back forward. And again. And twist your waist. Slowly. Make a circle. Small. And hold the crown. Same as that side. Same side too. And bending your leg. Change another side. And put your hands up and back. And change another hand. Bending that forward. And bending your chest and push up and down. Again, bending your chest and push. Raise your hand Very good. Another side. Use your hand, please. And prepare again. Holding a bowl right in front of you. Slowly. And bending your right leg and come back. Again, another side. Very good. And breathe, deep breathe. Raise your hand up, down. And then the same side of the and thanks you all participate. Everybody's very good. Thanks everyone, and please sit down. So now here we wish you good health and very good. Thanks you all.
Let's come back. Okay, right. Okay, you feel you are warm here, so take a look here, ladies and gentlemen. We have a positive feedback on Xinxing and Jie Wenqing to Yuri. Okay, and here is like a message from Huanghui and from Guangxi, China, and Yunnan, China. Okay, and they got really wonderful positive feedbacks, right? Okay, so let's go to the next unit. Okay, this is overseas, like volunteers coming back to Taiwan. Okay, did you ever go to their country? Maybe not, right? And did you ever like step out of Taiwan? And maybe not, right? So it is very lucky for us that we can invite like volunteers from overseas, okay, to come over and talk about the countries that we've never been to, okay. So here today, and we have like volunteers that are coming over and make an introduction about Tzu Chi. And who designs the poster? And we have a wonderful team, okay, designing the like graphics, right, from the United States, right, okay. And yeah, this is kind of a wonderful big team, right? Okay. So, well, they do the graphic designers like all around the year. Okay. Well, you feel that we have a big team, right? And we are crazy, right? But we have to do it, right? Okay. So, well, it is a souvenir, as you can see, on our 13th anniversary of online study with Kaohsiung, okay? And the sewing team just produced such a cute thing. If you say you want to purchase this, but I have to say sorry, they are all sold out, right? Okay. And we produce such cute things, and we can like accumulate donations up to $2 million, right? And as you can see, the cute thing that were sold out only within 3 entire days, right? Okay, why are they sold out so fast, right? Okay, because we have somebody from Chicago place an order for up to 60 units of it. Okay, and she already wire remitted the money to us, right? Okay. So as you can see, you can buy it, but you can still take a look, right? Okay. But some people say that you only got like 200 of them ready. It's not enough, right? But I have to say that they are all handmade by our volunteers, so it's gonna be a big burden for them if they promise like too many of it. So far, such a sewing team have already, within 2 years, accumulated donations up to almost $2 million, right? Okay. So it is really kind of a good thing, right? Okay. So we have a great team and we have a great volunteers that, okay, so please, okay, we are running out of time. So let's take a look at what's going on next. And it is a video played, okay, around, I mean, it talks about Los Angeles, right, and Chicago. And now let's take a look at what Chicago is doing now.
13 years, huh? It's not easy, but
and they are
we're very proud of you.
and you have to continue learning Chinese, right? And someday you'll bring your children also coming here for the Chinese class. And it is about education mission in Chicago, the United States. They held such a concert because they have a lot of tornadoes in there. And let's take a look at the Chicago part. And here we see Luo Jiyao from Texas, right? Okay. And let's take a look at Chicago. And whenever there's Siji and there are good deeds, right? They appreciate a great and wonderful concert there. And this is great, like a Chinese opera performance, right? And invited, and I feel that I am here with Siji volunteers. I feel especially impressed, right? Siji volunteers are so good and they possess great love. And they performed well, and we really felt wonderful having them. And this is all about Chicago.
We really can make our community more beautiful.
And this is from the United States, right? And ladies and gentlemen, okay, people in the US, let's say, are rich, but they also suffer a lot from the natural disasters. So let's take one more look at the tornado, which is a deadly tornado in Ohio. And it's 40 degrees Celsius, super hot, and they drive over 40 hours to the city, which is suffer, right? And they feel depressed. But it's great that we can provide them with courage and power, and we hope them stand up again. See, I feel touched. Okay, so we really do a lot. Okay, and they have to like review their like Jinsi Okay, so, and they have to like help with the relief jobs, right? And here, let's take one more look at the video and go, and we need new volunteers. And initially, when I see the glass like a mini jeans, and I felt so touched. I feel this is a kind of a pagoda that let me know that I have a beautiful future because I trust that so many bodhisattvas are coming out of the theater together. And with all your efforts in the Chinatown, Chicago, it's gonna be a warm and brighter community.
Celebrate the grand opening of Buddha Tzu Foundation Chicago Service Center. We have been waiting for this moment for 22 years. And that was a dream of our sister Yame when she was appointed as the executive director of Chicago Midwest region. Her dream has just come true. This is her dream, so let her talk.
And this is Chicago, and everybody, you are a wonderful person, and let's fulfill this vow. And it is not just my dream, it is ours, right? So welcome back to Chicago. And we are running out of time, so let's come back here. And ladies and gentlemen, I like to be with you because you have a positive energy.
And we see that Stephen Huang, the the Stephen Fang, and he says that we have to get the resources from the local community and pay back to the society and make our society a better place. And this person who has purchased the tower for the benevolence purpose, and for 60 pieces of towers. After we announced it for only 3 days, it has already this. Take a look at this. We started from the year of horse. There are 6 horses, and this is like the 6 horse. And this is very delicate souvenir for the anniversary of Jijie for 60 years. And these are the owls. Suqing has Superintendent Jen from Douliu Jijie Hospital. At this time, 1 hour represents wisdom and the blessings, and there's a cute style of owls. We are not bragging about how competent we are, but we are sharing the great story to make this world a better place. And these owls represents blessings and the wisdom. And we are not going to stop. Well, at first I didn't understand why our group study, online group study, has anything to do with the stitch and sewing. But now I really understand and appreciate their participation. Welcome from Australia. We appreciate 2 Jingsi gifts. You come here. Thank you for come from Chicago and from Australia. I love to be with you because you have positive energy. Let us welcome. Let us welcome them both from the U.S. Midwest region, from Chicago Service Center. Dear Dharma Master Chen Yin and dear masters from the boat, and dear friends from online study group. Good morning. You start. You have positive energy. You start. That's what she say. Because you have positive energy. I love to be with you because you have positive energy. Because you have positive energy. I love to be with you. At first, I would like to pay my appreciation to teacher Meiyun to give us this honorable opportunity to be here to share our pleasure and happiness in our Chicago Service Center. And we appreciate Master Chen Yin to give us such a gift, a great gift for us to be able to establish Jijie Service Center in Chicago. We accumulate a small amount of donation to establish this service center. And you know, the Master Chen Yihua always taught us have to get resources from the local community. Although we borrow a little bit of money from the Jijie U.S. headquarters, but we really work very hard to do the fundraising. And the last time there are from our sister from Africa went to LA, and then we invited her to Chicago. So the next day we took a tour, and we loved this the place in Chinatown in Chicago, and also our Gao Chende from Jingsi Abode, a very famous architect who came to Chicago and gave us an advice and design this place, and also installed the glass-made Jingsi Abode model. And thanks for everyone for your contribution to make our dream come true. We loved you. And we also established it's Chicago Service Center, and also we have a Jingsi Book and Cafe. And in the Chicago, we have to serve a very vast area with a very sparse populated area. And there are 9 Jijie region in the whole United States. There are 9 service area in regions in United States. Actually, a lot of people, they do not know Chicago very well. They always hear about New York, San Francisco, LA. But in the Midwest, Chicago is a very famous place in the Midwest of United States. It's the 3rd largest, biggest the city in the United States. And there are a lot of transit, airplane transit in Chicago O'Hare Airport. In year 2024, there are many tourists visit Chicago, because it becomes one of the most famous, renowned tourist destination. Chicago is very famous, very beautiful. This is it's connected to the Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan is very vast, very huge. It looks like an ocean, and it's very beautiful. And we always take with City family visits Chicago. We always take them to visit Lakeshore Drive, around the Lakeshore. And in the Chinatown, it's a must go on the tourist list. There's always a flood of people, especially on the street in the Chinatown, especially during the weekend. So in Chicago right now, it's our Chicago Service Center is located in the Chinatown, and now it becomes a must-go tourist destination for the tourists when they visit Chicago. My wife, Sister Yamei Cishao, she was asked by Master Chen Yihua to move from Ohio to Chicago to become the CEO of Cai Cishao Midwest region. We saw the Fengshan Xie Jijie. I envy you have so much resources, and you have such a great Xinxing. We in U.S. The area is so vast, and the population is scarce, and it has so we were immigrated to the U.S. And after we start working, and we participate in the in the charitable organization, and we joined we joined Red Cross and Cancer Society to pay back to the society. And I have the opportunity to read Master of Mercy and Love, the book. So I was very touched by Master Chen Yan's story. So we established our first Cai Cishao services center in Cleveland, Ohio, and I always try my best and seize all the time to participate in all the Cai activities. And I appreciate my husband. My husband allowed me to not participate in managing our company. He donated me to Master Chen Yan to Cai Cishao so that I could be the Cai Cishao volunteer for full time. In year 2003, July 4th, I was asked by Master Chen Yan to move to Chicago by myself. My husband and my children are in Cleveland, Ohio. I drove my Lexus car with a luggage and to become a CEO of Cai Midwest region. And there was an elderly volunteer described my experience like a little bunny run into a forest and didn't know what happened. Because I love Master Chen Yan dearly, so I am willing to devote myself to Cai Cishao. I always run into difficulties. I always have tears, shedding tears and cry. And I always talk to the master, De Chen, in this abode, always listen to my complaint. I appreciate my husband. Every weekend, he took a flight to Chicago from Cleveland to Chicago every weekend for 9 years. I appreciate all the Cai volunteers in Chicago. We worked so much. We work together with so much harmony to make this community to service center a great place for the local community. In year 2003, I make a vow. I want to transform the Chicago Chinatown. I want to establish a service center in Chinatown. Because my husband is not around, so I have free time to drive my car around Chicago area. I want to establish, it's my vow, I want to establish the service center in Chinatown. but I didn't know how to start. Our original Tzu Chi service center is donated by a Tzu Chi volunteer, and we Tzu Chi borrowed that place from her. But I always think that we need to have our own place so we could settle down. So we bought a place in year 2007 in the neighborhood of Darian, a little place with a Jingsi hall and a dormitory. We have blessings from Master Zheng Yan and the supervisor, the global supervisor Stephen Huang gave us a blessing. So we have a dormitory. So sister and brother of Tzu Chi volunteer who visit Chicago, they have a place to stay so that they don't need to stay in take the lodge in they don't need to take a lodge in hotel. They could stay in the dormitory. And the morning team volunteer could be stay in the dormitory at the same time. And the Chinatown, in Chinatown, most residents and store owners, they speak Cantonese. So but I can only speak Mandarin, English, and Taiwanese. I don't know how to speak Cantonese. So I appreciate many people's help and also the blessings from Master Zheng Yan and Jingsi about. We bought in year 2002. We bought this place, an old building. Although it is small, but we can nurture many trained volunteers in here, and we can also took place for missions of Tzu Chi in this place. Finally, we are in Chinatown. We have a service center. Master Zheng Yan's teaching has to be in there, has to take roots in there. We appreciate all the volunteers from Midwest region, and we appreciate Jie, my husband, help this year. 2025, it was established in Chinatown, the service center of Tzu Chi. Every little bit of from he used to be an expert of computer, and now he became the expert of architect, and now I appreciate him. Without him, there won't be me today. It's so nice to be to have company of you, and that was Sister Yamei's experience. When I listen to the Fengshan Xie, I really envy what they have. And they have more than 1,000 square feet. And now our service center in Chicago is so much smaller. And on the first floor, in the front, we have a Jingsi book cafe, books and cafe. And we also have our elderly care. And the second floor is the education, and the third floor is our Buddha Hall. But although our place is small, we could host 4 missions of Tzu Chi in that area, in that service center, and we also host the whole the community free clinic in the building. And when we host the free clinic in the building, the whole building become a clinic center. And this place is a multi-function building. And last year, and this year, May this year, we have a grand opening and the inauguration center. And we yes, Master Yue and Master Wei, and also the government officials and the Tzu Chi volunteer came to to celebrate our inauguration. And Master Zheng Yue read through the Master Zheng Yuan's blessings. These are the pictures from the day in the inauguration center, inauguration ceremony. And there are government officials also visit, join the ceremony. And this is our first commissioner training. And there are so many people gathered around in here to study. And these are these events were accomplished and provided service by our younger generation. They are all masters or PhDs. They are some of them are working in Midwest region. The service center is the first, and the first floor is a book cafe, Xinxing book cafe. And the design is very special. When you walk in to the entrance, you see the little Jingsi, the glassmade little Jingsi. And the second is you see Master Zheng Yan, and the third you see is the our books and cafe. And so our visitors, no, we are not here to drink alcohol. We are here to drink tea and coffee. Four missions, these 4 missions, for Prince took place in here to benefit the local community. And this place, we can take care of the local residents because many people in that area needed help. And there are elderlies. They could come to these our services center for elderly care program. You can see that these elderly, they were taken care of by Sister Yame and our volunteers. I was in the car. I was a prisoner. I took a volunteer on my car, on my van, to tour around Chicago to search, to assess which area needs the most help. In the past few months, many since closure of U.S. government, so there are a lot of people need help. We purchase a lot of daily necessities from the store, and the store owner were very happy. They also make donation. And so we work very closely with our local community to make our community a better place. This is our Buddha hall. When we host the free clinic, our Buddha hall become a receiving area. And these are the doctors. They came to help us. And we have over 80 volunteers who came to help out. It looks like a hospital, a clinic. We have dental service. Also, we also work with the community in the school, in the community. The new immigrants to the community, to the United States, they have a lot because of the language barrier, so they have difficulties to get used to the local community, and so we give them help, offer our help to encourage them to, and we also taught the new immigrants, introduce our program to them. The elderly in the Chinatown, they used to be Buddhist, and there are many tourists who came to visit Chinatown and also pay visit to our service center. And these are visitors from Turkey, and also the father and daughter become our volunteer. Welcome everyone to visit our Chicago Service Center. This place is bleak and cold, but actually I'm sweating because we work so hard. And although right now it is snowing there, see, these are the snowing view. We have to shovel snow all the time. And welcome everyone to Chicago. And I think, and you see that they are full of love. Chicago service center, I've been there. He's sweating because he's sweating not because it's hot here. It's because he is so energized and he can feel the love from all of you. This temperature become for them from a snowing place. This temperature is like a summer for them. They say they could only speak for 10 minutes, but I told them they can talk 30 minutes. They can. They always participate in funeral service for the people who need help. Their funeral service are very touching. I recommend and make reservation with them. How do they make Ciji Master Chen Yihua Dharma teachings to make a funeral service or touching memory for the people in Chicago area? The CEO of Ciji, they only have a very loving heart. and a close affinity with master. They do not get paid, but they have to devote themselves to offer service to the local community. And it was very touching that brother Jie, he had to take a flight from Cleveland, Ohio to Chicago to accompany Sister Yamei to offer service in Chicago Service Center. They both are not very healthy, but their hearts are very healthy. They both came back to from the U.S. They say, I want to pick them up at the airport, and they say it's not necessary. Their homes are very far away from Chicago, and they arrive here very early on their own. Sister Chijing say that you both become younger and younger. Sister Yamei, and don't be sad. You are also become younger. And brother Jijie and Sister Cishao, thanks to help my sister when she had encountered difficulties in her life. Thanks for offering your help and take good care of my sister. And Sister Chiyun want to say hi to you, and you both bring the pleasure and happiness to your audience. 十月 say welcome you to Taiwan, and brother Wang Zanming, the husband of 十月, and his first sharing is in Kaohsiung online study group, and also the Tzu Chi anniversary. We have a book of Tzu Chi anniversary that the content is to introduce the Tzu Chi history, and the first sharing of this book is for Tzu Chi anniversary. The first sharing conducted here in Kaohsiung, and the Tzu Chi volunteer overseas, they have their great aspiration and overcome difficulties, and they have perseverance, like to expand the Tzu Chi service in their local region. It's not easy. Xinxing and Wenqing say they are going to visit you in Chicago. Thanks to this great Bodhisattva couple, they are when they are one person working hard for Tzu Chi, another person is a great support for their spouse. And now you can take your personal belonging with you. We are going to go to the second floor, and also welcome the elderly from the elderly care center from Xinxing district. If you have any need of the energizing energy bar, please come to visit our Jingsi Book and Cafe. If you love Master Chen Yuan, please talk about Tzu Chi to your friends and family. Introduce Tzu Chi to them. And next week, We are going to talk about our vegetarian fast. And we are going to invite our journalist, reporter from ITV, and also next week we are going to invite Jie Wenqing from Northern California. I love to be with you because you have positive energy. I have one great vow to step forward. I'm going to insist on my aspiration. We don't need to have rights, but we need to have influence in our life. And let's wave our hand to Master Chen Yan and welcome. Let us go to the second floor.